But I'm glad we're here, and we're healthy as a disabled person can be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jay Carter didn't believe in fate. He believed in Wi-Fi signals, strong coffee, and early morning jogs in Central Park. A 34-year-old software engineer with an aversion to messy emotions, he was more comfortable debugging code than decoding feelings. He had just moved to Brooklyn from San Diego, trading palm trees for subway screeches, and his mother had one question. "When are you going to meet a nice girl and settle down?" Jay would shrug. "I'm too busy for all that." But that all changed at a wedding in Manhattan, his cousin Lena's wedding. He was barely paying attention to the reception when he noticed her. Pamela Martin wasn't just beautiful. She had that rare combination of warmth and spark that lit up a room without even trying. A documentary filmmaker from Atlanta, Pamela was in New York scouting a location for her next project, and had only agreed to attend Lena's wedding because she needed a break. They were seated at the same table, thanks to Lena's matchmaking skills. "Jay, meet Pamela," she said with a sly grin. "You're both stubborn and single. It's fate." They both laughed awkwardly. Their conversation started with small talk, film versus tech, the horrors of airline food, the joy of good playlists. But soon it deepened. They both loved old-school R&B, long drives without GPS, and homemade pasta. And they both hated how everyone kept asking when they were going to settle down. By the end of the night, Jay found himself asking Pamela for her number. "I don't usually do this," he said. "Me either," Pamela smiled. They didn't expect much. A few texts, maybe a call here or there. But something clicked. Jay began looking forward to her calls like he once did his morning coffee. Pamela found herself talking about Jay during her interviews as if he were more than just a new friend. Soon they were flying back and forth between New York and Atlanta. Their calendars became a carefully choreographed dance of long weekends and red-eye flights. Jay, the former emotional minimalist, was writing her emails with actual emojis. Pamela, the career-focused filmmaker, began imagining what it might be like to stay in one place with him. It wasn't easy. There were miscommunications and jealousy, missed flights and canceled shoots. There was the time Jay forgot Pamela's birthday because of a project launch. And the time Pamela ghosted him for 3 days after a fight over whether they'd live in New York or Atlanta. But they kept coming back to each other.